Kansas City. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Going back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Roll.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And space tough to come by there as they'll give maybe a yard to the 37. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are?
Dante Thornton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Arises on the punt here as he gets this one away.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
Ready? 60 vices.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
In motion, the tight end. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Willis.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now Willis.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
In motion left, that's Thornton. Play action, Willis. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Willis's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. Isaiah Pacheco, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Sitting in first place in the division. They got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Here we go. Set. 19, Charger. 19, go.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Pass taken in by Mayer. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Hold ready.
Raiders first down. Again, 7. And the Raiders
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Smash. Deputy Ryan. Riggs. Riggs. Street. Check smash. Check smash. Let go.
On the give, Genty. And out of bounds right around the 20. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ready.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
makes it 3rd and 2.
19, 18. 17.
Willis now off play action. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 6.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Fourth down, and on comes a Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yellow. Strike.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get this one out to about the 39 here.
85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. The Chiefs at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3rd down and 13.
Mahomes going to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Go street. Hey, pass.
Back to throw, Willis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Willis to throw.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
60
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Willis looks to pass it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Liking 18. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 111 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 46.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 45-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. Got to keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff now for Pacheco. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. That's to Bowers once again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Play fake. Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They go play action with Willis. Working downfield, he's got Thornton.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Here's Willis. He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Gain of 6. And the Las Vegas first down.
Hold the ready. Ready?
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Now a handoff to Genty.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Come on. Go get him.
Again, it's Pacheco. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Yellow.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. But being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Now he's going to step up and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. They'll get this out to Genty.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Willis will look to pass again here. Slant route, and he finds Thornton.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Willis. He'll try and do this himself.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
A give right side for Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Xavier Worthy,
56 yards.
and the Chiefs are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
31, Raiders 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Now Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Malik Willis.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
There he goes, right side.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
65 yards.
And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Raiders 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. But, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
70, 70. 18, Pioneer.
Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers.
Tempo.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Cougar 19.
Willis. That's complete to Wicks. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
70 ship Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Willis. He gets that one complete to Wicks. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70. Go.
Now Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
11 on the play. And the Raider first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, here's Willis. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Out again, Genty. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Willis looking to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Willis will look to throw it. And this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Okay, ready?
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Willis got to have this one. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. A nice little juke. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create it.
He's got him in. Complete. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be 1 step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
Inside handoff, Smith. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go
I was going to say,
way behind.
it could be a house call. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To throw, here's Willis.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Smith trying to run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashard Smith, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Play action. Willis. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
3rd down and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Liking 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 24-yard gain.
Now Willis to throw.
First down, Raiders.
Open man is Tucker.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And 6 yards to go.
Ready up.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Ready.
They go play action with Willis. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another.
And as this defense